Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to Enlightened Blissful Souls. Goddess Anny with you here in this divine timing and this divine reading and guidance. My beautiful friends, what a potent, powerful, and divine time that we are entering and transitioning into. Let me begin by saying that there is massive shifts happening within the collective. There is so much transformation and ascension that is going on in this time as a collective here in planet Earth. And let me just say that the energy that I'm feeling for these piles today is quite relevant to that. I feel quite the intense, magical, and powerful energy in these piles today. So I'm really excited to dive right in. I want to see what this lunar eclipse, equinox season that we are embarking in, along with Aries energy coming in, is going to be bringing in for you. These are really powerful times combined. So I want to see what the energy is like for you going forward. What can you expect? And what are these astrological and energetic times representing your life? What changes, what blessings, what lessons perhaps, or what things do we need to close out, or what new beginnings will be coming in with this energetic time, my beautiful friend. When I tell you that the times are potent, man, they are potent. Perhaps you have been feeling them through your emotions, through your physical body, through the way that you have been feeling. A lot of you could be feeling the shift within, could be feeling how times are changing. Maybe you've been feeling more tired than usual. Maybe it's the opposite for you. You could be feeling more energized. You could be feeling like you should be taking more action. You could be feeling like you can take on the world, or maybe a combination of both, needing to rest and needing to take action at the same time. For me, I would say that is exactly the case. I've been feeling ready to start on new projects, ready to take on the world, but at the same time, I know that I need to slow down and be present. Okay, my beautiful friends, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly and highly appreciate that. It does actually help my channel grow. So it would mean a whole lot if you could give this video a thumbs up. And also, if you feel drawn to do so, also subscribe so that we can continue to grow in this journey of life together. I would love to continue bringing you guidance and insight in your journey as you grow and go through life challenges or experiences. Okay, so I have laid out 4 piles for you to choose from. If you're new here or if you have never done this, of course, welcome. And what you want to do is simply tune into the energy of each of these piles. You can do so by taking in a deep and slow breath, inhaling through your nose and exhaling when you're ready. Once you are tuning into the energy, ask your higher self, your guides, your angels, the universe, God, which pile or piles are you most drawn to? Which one is calling your attention the most? If you are drawn to more than one pile, then that just means that there's additional insight for you in that other pile. So I do encourage you to also take a look, take a listen in that additional pile so that you can get the full picture of your reading, of the energy for you. All right, my beautiful friends, so for pile number 1, we have forgive, and you have that with green Aventurine. Pile number 2, you have love your challenges, and you have that with Angelite. Pile number 3, you have relationship harmony with rose quartz. And last but certainly not least, honor how far you've come, pile number 4. And you have that with the beautiful and potent Lapis crystal. All right, my friends, I will give you a moment to choose your pile, and I will see you in your reading. See ya. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your divine reading. Welcome to this divine guidance in terms of what this energetic time is bringing in for you. What is this time about? What can you expect that may come up for you, either for you to release, for you to reflect on, for you to bring awareness to? And let's also dive into how to move through this energetic time. What is this about for you? What can you expect? All right, so the first thing that we have, or the card that you chose, is Forgive. And not only did you choose the card Forgive, but you also have Green Aventurine, which, funny enough, also has to do with your heart center, your heart chakra. So right away, pile number one, I am feeling a sense of forgiveness. Although the card says forgiveness, but I literally feel something to do with your heart center. Perhaps some healing, perhaps some letting go of, some releasing. There's definitely a need to bring in more love into your heart instead of dwelling on the past, instead of holding resentment or anger in regards to what happened in your past and what was done or said to you. However, let's go ahead and dive a little deeper and see what else the cards have to reveal. Okay, so we have Five of Cups. Wow, look at that. Do you see how blue that heart is? And what does a blue heart usually represent? It represents either like a cold heart, or a heart that is not feeling many emotions, or a heart that has gone through a lot that has now turned into a blue heart. It's like when we go through so much heartache, so much disappointment, so much hurt, that we then end up turning cold-hearted. You know what I mean? It's like we can only take on so much that eventually we end up closing our hearts, either to protect ourselves or because we have been disappointed and hurt way too many times. So pile number one, what I see for you right away is how let down emotionally you have been in your life. And it feels like this is by close relationships, people who you appreciated, who you look up to, who you trusted, who you thought were people who loved you the same back. It's like those were the ones who have hurt you the most, right? The ones that you showed up for the most yourself, the ones that you believed in and loved in the most. So there's definitely something in regards to your heart, your pain, what you have gone through, and you walking away as well from these things that are not in alignment with you, these people, these situations that cause more pain in your life. And I will also say, part number one, you certainly have your spirit guides on your side. Let me say that you are being guided right now. There is healing that is taking place. So I feel that this energetic time with the lunar eclipse, with the full moon, in this season, I feel that these wounds will come up for you during this time. So do not be surprised if you find yourself feeling more emotional during these days. And I even see you like on the verge of crying. I'm seeing someone on the verge of wanting to explode, to let the tears run, but it's like you're holding back. It's almost as if you're not letting them come down. You're sort of holding it in. So there's this huge need to release for sure. I think that is your theme during this energetic time. Part number one is for you to release, to allow yourself to cry, to allow yourself to feel those wounds, to face the trauma, to face the hurt. Maybe taking some time, whether it's just 10, 15, 20 minutes, to sit with those emotions instead of suppressing them, because you have been through a lot, my beautiful friend, and I am so sorry for that, because I know that you don't deserve that. However, the only way to move through something, to heal through something, is by going through it, is by facing it. So I'm saying here that you will free yourself. You will find the peace and the harmony that you desire. You will find the healing that you need through facing these wounds, through allowing yourself to feel. Okay? It's the only way to free yourself is to forgive those that have hurt you without holding any resentment or anger towards those people or situations. And I know I know that that is a lot easier said than done. However, it is, my beautiful friend, a crucial and very important step in your healing. And I feel like that's what you are going to be discovering in this energetic time, is more about releasing and letting go. Okay. All right. So we also have 9 of Wands. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Spirit of Wands. Look at that. 5 of Pentacles. Beautiful. The star. Do you see that, my beautiful friend? Oh. Okay. So pile number 1. Let me say that the number 5 could be a significant right now. You could be seeing 555 out loud. Also in timing, maybe the next 5 days, the next 5 weeks, the next 5 months could be very significant in terms of your healing and your development. And what I'm seeing here, pile number 1, is you have been trying. And when I say you have been trying, I mean like you have been battling with yourself, with your thoughts, with the way that you're feeling, with the way that you want things to be different. It's like I see you trying to bring yourself out of the mud. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing you like in this hole. There's this huge hole on the ground and you're in this hole and you're trying to climb out of this hole, right? But it's so hard. It's like as much as you try to get yourself to the top, you keep falling back down. As soon as you get closer to the top, to freeing yourself, you're pulled back down. And part number 1, what is pulling you back down is the baggage, it's the hurt, it's the closeness of your heart center. Okay? So it's this internal battle with yourself because of what happened. I feel like some of you could be faulting yourselves, like you're putting some blame on yourself in some sort of way or form, whether you feel like, you sort of blame yourself in a sense of like, I should have known better, I shouldn't have made that choice, I shouldn't have made that decision, or you're feeling regret in some sort of way or form is what I want to say. So whether you need to forgive someone else or yourself, this is what this time will be about for you. It's about feeling more compassionate. It's about tuning in and understanding that life is full of these experiences. Life is full of lessons. Okay, so this is just part of the journey. This is just part of your development. It's not something for you to hold on to and blame yourself on. It's part of where you're meant to be going. And it's so important for you to start looking at things that way. Pile number 1. It's important for you to start changing your perspective around, because I feel like you're stuck in this way of seeing things. Okay? Yeah, and even with the 5 of Pentacles here. Wow. It's... You know what's coming to me? Wow. Yeah, this has been quite a journey for you, pile number 1. It has been one that is so draining. It has been one where I don't think that you have any more energy to give into this, into the way that you're feeling. You could be feeling anxious. You could be feeling, for some of you, depressed. And I hope that that's not the case. But if it is, just know that I am sending you the ultimate loving, healing energy to you right now, pile number 1, because I can feel how you have been on this ongoing battle. It's sort of like things sometimes feel like they're only getting worse and worse, and like you're only diving yourself deeper into this hole that you just feel like you cannot get out of emotionally and mentally. Okay, I just feel like this trauma, this event, this hurt, this pain that happened to you, this betrayal, this grief that you're going through is really taking a toll on you. All right, it is consuming your energy and you're feeling like you're drowning. It feels like you are in this forever ending loop of feeling stagnant, of feeling like you can't see the light. But what is really interesting about this energy is that look at all these cards, right? So these cards represent sort of the same energy where you're trying, I see you trying to, in some ways, get yourself out of this type of mindset, heal and move forward and keep going. But there's so many things in your life right now that are sort of keep pulling you backwards. But look at the direction that things are going into the star pile number one. And let me just tell you, the star is all about optimism. It's all about hope. It's all about looking towards the future and knowing that things will get better. The star is literally like the light at the end of the tunnel. That is literally what that is, okay? So this is telling me that all of this that you're going through is only temporary. Things are not going to be like this for very, very long, although they have already been long or have felt like it's been a long journey. Like you have been feeling this way for a while. I can assure you, pile number one, that you are heading into better days, brighter days with the star here. You will come through with such a sense of renewal. Actually, what I'm getting through right now is that this experience, this hardship, this time of your life is going to teach you such a pivotal lesson. It's going to teach you something so much more important about yourself. I see you coming out of this with a new sense of renewal. Like you're going to be able to look back on this battle number one and say, whoa, now I understand why I went through that. Now I understand why I had to experience that. That experience helped me and showed me to become stronger, to become wiser, to love myself more, to set up boundaries, to become a better version of myself. Like this is teaching you something so valuable that you're only going to fully be able to understand once you're there. Okay? Wow. This is really interesting. But it's like you can certainly look forward to the future. You certainly can keep holding on to hope, pile number one. Because your days will not be like this forever. Sorry about that. I had to drink some water. Okay. Oh. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. And I think, was it in reverse or did I have the cards turned upside down? I think I had them upside down. Okay, so we have Four of Pentacles. Yes, so it's like you have been holding on to a situation or a person for a long time that is simply not serving you. Pile number one. That's what it is. In a way, you also need to recognize how you played a part in this. Take some accountability of how perhaps you kept yourself stuck in this. And I don't say that to say that like you deserve this or you purposely put yourself in this situation. Of course not. We don't purposely put ourselves through hard situationships with people or places or things that we're not happy with. However, sometimes we keep ourselves there longer than we should. We keep ourselves there although we know it's not serving us and it's not making us happy. So it's important for you to start reflecting and looking at, okay, how can I take some accountability for everything that I have tolerated when I could have maybe left, when I could have like closed that chapter, closed that door. But it's hard because it's like you were holding on to this, although it was toxic, although it was not serving you, because you were hoping that it would get better. You were hoping that things would just change. But in turn, it actually affected your energy. It actually weighed you down. Pile number one. Wow, look at that. The High Priestess. Seven of Cups. Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot. There's strong... I'm also feeling deceiving energy here. 7 and 7. The number 7 could also be a significant. So again, 777, 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. Page of Wands. I love that. You see how the energies are changing for you. Pile number 1. When I say that you can certainly... yes, 8 of Swords in reverse. Beautiful. See? Yes, 8 of Swords in reverse. See? So the 8 of Swords is... when you're feeling stuck, when you're feeling stagnant, but you're only, it's like realizing that you haven't actually been stuck, that you can actually get out of this situation. You just needed to free yourself. So let me show you this card really quick. If you see here, this is an individual in front of a mirror. And if you see in the mirror, she's trapped, right? Her hands are tied, her eyes are covered, and she feels like she can't escape. But if you look on here, you can see that this person is actually free. They're not stuck. And when it's in reverse, pile number 1, that means that you are really going to start realizing, if you haven't already, that you're not stuck, that you don't need to stay in this situation, that there is freedom, that you can escape, all right? Because this, wow. You are literally at your lowest right now. You are at your complete lowest. There is no more energy. There is no more that you can give into this. You have reached your limit. You have been defeated, betrayed, and stabbed enough. Stabbed in the back, let's say, right? This journey has been one that has left you so drained in so many different levels. So it's time to listen to your intuition, pile number 1. It's time to listen to the gut feeling that's telling you to get up and walk away, to get up and make the decisions, the changes that you need to make in order to bring happiness back in your life, in order to align yourself with the life that you know you deserve and that you could have. That is what this time is about for you. So with the High Priestess and even with the moon here, and we're talking about the full moon and the eclipse and whatnot, this is an energetic opening for you to see things for what they are. That is huge. Seeing things for what they are, realizing that you can let go, realizing that you can move on from a place of love. So there's no need to hold on to negative emotions, because when we move on from something, even if we close that door, but when we still hold on to, let's say, anger, resentment towards something or someone, they still hold some sort of power over us. So that's why it's important to let go from a place of love, knowing that this is actually meant to serve your highest good. So I see you feeling a bit conflicted. I see you feeling a bit uncertain of which path to take, but you will figure it out. You will also be feeling, you know what I just got? Your spirit guides are saying they're going to give you a sign. They're going to give you some sort of news, some sort of like, okay, this is the path that you need to take. They're going to open up. Yeah, they're going to open up the path that you need to go down. And it's going to be clear. So it'll be up to you to take it. It'll be up to you to say, okay, the path has been shown to me. I can walk down this path. This is where I'm meant to be. But I do see you feeling more free. Do you see here with the Page of Wands? This individual is feeling free. They're feeling like in their power. They're going with the flow of things. I see you embarking on a new journey after this energetic time, pile number 1. I see you deciding to follow what actually makes you happy and not what you thought you wanted or needed for a long time. It's like you'll be like, you know what? That's it. I'm freeing myself. I will no longer be deceived. I will no longer be manipulated. Oh, and so you see the moon here as well. And the moon is shining light. Do you see how the moon is shining light on this person? It's like you will see things for what they are. You will see this individual for who they truly are. No more BS. No more BS. Like, you cannot be deceived anymore is what I'm hearing. You are going to decide to free yourself, okay? To not be so, let's say, naive. Not that you were being naive, but perhaps that person thinks that you're naive. And so, in turn, over the next, either for some of you, 5 weeks, days, or months, or 7 weeks, days, or months, this is going to be a pivotal time for you because the tables will turn. Okay, you're still going to keep on going on this journey a little bit more. I feel like you still need to realize a little bit more. And until you fully accept things for what they are, this will keep on going. But I see you. I see you finally saying enough is enough, because it is enough. It is enough, pal, number 1. Okay, let's pull some tea leaves cards for you here. So we're going to go with this one. So we have Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Okay. We have this one, Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Sorry. And we have, let's pick this one, October, the month of October. Okay, and let's pick maybe one more. Dagger. Fear, worries, tense situations. Okay, so yes, pile number one. As you see here, it's like you're definitely in a situation with something or someone. And for a lot of you, this feels like to be like it's more so in a situation with someone, a relationship or something of that sort that is just not serving you, that is actually more danger to you than good, okay? And that is causing fear and worry. And it's causing your life to be more tensed. So what I'm seeing here is that over the course of these time periods, again, the next 5 or 7 months, you will start to truly, if you haven't already, because perhaps you're already realizing that this is just something you need to let go of. There's just no more that you can give in any form or way. Emotionally, mentally, it's just you're done. You've hit your point. And I feel like the more that you realize this, the more that you start to work on yourself and letting go and closing that door, the more you'll be able to free yourself. The more you're going to feel like, okay, I know I've made the right decision. I feel more in alignment with my life. And then from there, healing will start. Pile number one. Wow. I am sending you so much love, so much healing energy during this time, pile number one. I know that this could be a very dark and hard time for you in your life, but just know that you got this. Just know that this is something that you will indeed overcome. I do see you overcoming this, okay? Wow. All right, my beautiful friend, if you have found this insightful, if you have found this helpful, please do give this video a thumbs up. It does actually help my channel grow, and I would truly and genuinely appreciate that. Sending you again just so much love. Just imagine me holding you with a beautiful and warm ball of light all around you. And subscribe, my beautiful friend, just so that we can stay connected and keep growing together in this journey of life. All right, my friend, I will see you in the next reading. See ya. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your divine reading. Wow, what a time and what an energy I am feeling for you, pile number two. We are going to go ahead and see what this energetic time is bringing in for you, what you can expect, and what you can look forward to in the next few months with this energetic time. Basically, I want to see how the lunar eclipse, the Aries season, the Spring Equinox is going to be impacting you over the next few months. Okay? My beautiful friend, if you could please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, I would highly appreciate that. It does actually help my channel grow. So within my heart, know that I thank you and I appreciate you. And if you feel drawn to, go ahead and also subscribe. Let's go ahead and grow together in this journey of life. All right, my beautiful friend. So for starters, you did choose love your challenges. And you know, I love this card. I love this card because we often forget that life's purpose is about our challenges. We are here to experience, and not just experience life, but we experience life through our challenges. We have this through our emotions. Basically, what I'm trying to say is our challenges is what makes us. It makes us stronger. It makes us wiser. It makes us see ourselves for who we are. It helps us in becoming more authentic, more pure. So for you, pile number two, I'm instantly in a way feeling as if recently you could be going through some sort of challenges that perhaps have been making you feel discouraged. Challenges that are making you feel and question, like, what's the point? Okay, I'm learning lessons, great, but then what? When do I get the blessings? When do I get to, see some good things? So I feel like your angels right away want to remind you that the challenges are part of the development. They're part of the blessing. They're part of where you're headed, of the success. And then you also picked Angelite, which is all about divine connection. This reminds me of like your crown chakra, your angels, and divine wisdom, right? And even these challenges that you're going through right now is a way to ascend you. It's a way for your soul to evolve and get to a higher vibration, power number 2. All right, let's keep going. So we have death. Look at that. Talking about ascension, talking about transformation. You are going through a massive transformation at this time, whether you know that or not. You are going through a beautiful rebirth of yourself, of your soul, in your life. This time is very pivotal. It's very significant. You see the flower and how the hand is coming out from the flower, and the hand is skeleton. It's like the death. And look at the moons up here as well. Yeah, plan number 2. It's like you could be trying to create something at this time. You could be trying to manifest something or someone in your life in this moment. And you've been finding some roadblocks. You've been finding, and I'm not going to say roadblocks. You know what it is? You are manifesting what you want. You are creating something. You're bringing something into life, into your reality, into your life. But you're not just obtaining that. It's not just like appearing in your life. What's happening is that in order for you to create this beautiful thing that you want, because I feel like it's something that you really desire within your heart, whether it's a person or a thing or a goal or whatever it is, your dream life, what's happening is you first have to transition. You first have to let go of the old you, of your old habits, your old thinking patterns, your old beliefs, in order to obtain this deep desire. Like, you can't be who you used to be with the same habits and the same thinking patterns and have the life or the person that you're trying to manifest. You know what I mean? Like, you have to transition. You have to transform as well. You have to raise your vibration in order to have that life. And that is exactly what's happening for you. So these challenges, they're not slowing you down. They're actually helping you let go of the baggage, let go of that old version of you in order for you to have what you want. Beautiful. 10 of Pentacles. See, talking about manifestation, talking about fulfillment, talking about reaching goals, being successful. Yes, power number 2. So with the 10 of Pentacles here, this is all about living a very fulfilled life. This is about having strong foundations. This thing that you're trying to manifest and creating your reality in your life right now is no small desire. This isn't like, oh, I want, to have like a new watch, or I want to have the newest iPhone, or I want to go to the beach. Like, this feels very, very significant. You could be trying to build something that will be long-term and stable, something that can bring stability and fulfillment into your life, like building a family, building your own business, building long-lasting and fulfilled relationships. Okay, this feels to be something that is going to impact you in a long-term way, like for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Beautiful. Wow. And even with your finances too, abundance, wealth, security. Yeah, wow. 10 of Wands. And you know what I feel with this 10 of Wands? You know why you're getting discouraged? You know why you're feeling like these challenges are... You're feeling discouraged in the sense like you don't feel as motivated perhaps right now, or sometimes you really question it because you've been on this for a little while, and if it hasn't been like a really long time, I just feel like sometimes you feel like the efforts that you're putting in, the actions that you're taking, they're not giving you results. So it's like it just feels like you're carrying a lot on your shoulders. It feels like, okay, I've been on this journey, I'm doing what I need to do, I'm working on myself, I'm healing, I'm educating myself, I'm putting myself out there, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. When? You know what I mean? Like, how much longer do I keep going until I reach my destination? And that can be very draining. That can be very discouraging. Pile number 2. I completely feel you on that. Let me say, I do resonate with that as well. And the thing is, perseverance is key. We don't get from point A to B in a straight line. It goes like this, right? We go through these ups and downs. Oh, sorry. We go through these tribulations and different routes in order to get to where we need to. But we do. We don't just give up because we've been stopped or because we get a flat tire, right? We replace that tire. We take our time doing what we need to do, and then we keep going. We don't just give up because the car runs out of fuel, right? We stop and we put fuel in it, and then we keep going. Let's see. Spirit of Swords. So I do see clarity coming in for you, pile number 2. I feel that you are going to be gaining more insights about exactly what you need to do and how you can keep going. I see you gaining more a sense of understanding and not allowing like the negative thinking or the discouragement to stop you. So you might, if you are feeling like this right now, just know that you're going to get that burst again, especially with the Aries season coming in. This is a time where you may feel motivated to actually take action and to keep going, like that burst of energy, that push. However, with the lunar eclipse as well, with the full moon, keep in mind that this is a time where things will be brought up to the surface. This is a time where 8 of Swords, this is a time where whatever limiting beliefs you may have around how and when you will manifest this will come to the surface for you to heal and let them go. So this could look like, let's say that you're trying to manifest the partner of your lives. Let's say that you have limiting beliefs around being able to have that person. Let's say that there's a part of you that thinks and feels that that person, the ideal perfect person, is not really out there. And let's say that you have this deep within your subconscious mind. And so that's creating a blockage, right? Because you have that limiting belief. Or let's say this is about career. If you have any limiting beliefs with money, that money's hard to come by, that you need to work really hard, that all of this is for nothing, all of that is going to be brought up to the surface. Those thoughts are going to come up, not for you to get discouraged, not for you to stop, but for you to face it and release it, for you to recognize that those are just your old limiting thinking patterns, because you are shedding the old you are becoming someone new. So with the 8 of Swords here, it's like, don't see the flower again, the flower. This is your manifestation. This is what you want, and you're so close to it, like it's right there. You can see it, you can taste it. You're on the breakthrough of achieving those things, but you see all these things around it. This is the blockage. These are the limiting beliefs. These are your negative thinking patterns. These are when you question your capability. This is when you question whether or not you can have this. When you're like, well, I don't think that person actually exists. I don't think I'm going to find them. Well, I don't think I can actually run my own business, or I don't think I can actually be a boss, or I can do this and do that. That's that, right? So that's what blocking you from reaching that flower, and the flower is your desires. But you're right there. You need to we're going to get rid of these blockages. We're going to make your manifestations, your desires accessible by doing the inner work, by reconditioning your mind, okay? Which I feel like you have already been doing. I feel like you've been on this journey of reprogramming yourself. But that journey alone is one that goes up and down. That journey alone is one that one day we feel like, okay, we can conquer the world and we can do this. And then another, it's like, why am I even trying? Like, is there really even anything happening? Am I even really making any progress, right? It's like you have this deep sense of wanting more. It's like even you want more for the world. You want more for your family at a bigger picture. Like, this is something huge, okay? Then we have Spirit of Cups. And as soon as I read this, for whatever reason, this is just the King of Cups, and you have the King of Swords too. Yeah, the other thing that is coming through, sorry. It's like you're becoming so much more organized. You're becoming a lot more of the you that you want to be, the version of you that you want to be. But it's like, what I'm getting with this is like, you're really stepping into that wise version of you, the you that has learned the lessons. Like, I feel like you have gone through most of your challenges, pile number 2. It feels like you have learned the majority of the lessons here, because you already have the wisdom. You know, you're learning more and more what works and what doesn't work for you, what you need to do and what you don't need to do. There's still a little bit more to learn, but you have learned a lot of that already. There's a lot of wisdom that you hold mentally and emotionally in all aspects of your life, in relationships, career, finances. Like, there's just so much work that you've done already. And with the Spirit of Cups, this reminds me of your spirit guide. So I just want to remind you, or they want to remind you, that you're always supported, you're always loved, they are guiding you. Something about your emotions too. You could be having a bit of a roller coaster of emotions, which of course, with this energetic time of the lunar eclipse and the full moon, that is normal. Again, things coming to the surface. Okay. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Beautiful. 7 of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Page of Swords with the 6 of Cups. Justice and 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Pile number 2. Wow. There is certainly, okay, you are on the verge, is what it feels like. Like, you are right on the verge of reaching what you want. Of all of the work that you have been putting in, you're almost right there. So let me say that there's definitely a significant of a new phase that you're entering. Okay, there's like, the door is closing. You are closing a door here of the past. And I'm seeing, for some of you, this could really relate in terms of love, but more than love, just in general, how happy and fulfilled you feel, how positive and good about yourself you feel, is going to really change. Okay, you're stepping into that life that you have been trying to create for yourself more and more each time. And it's like, you could have been in hermit mode for a while, focusing on yourself, focusing on becoming that version of you, all at the same time going back and forth with yourself. And when I say back and forth, I mean like battling between your old version and you, your old habits and the new habits you're trying to create. And so I see yourself like really protecting yourself. You put yourself in this bubble where you're like, no, like, I have to stay focused, I have to stay determined, you know? And protecting your peace, working on your chakras, working on your solar plexus, your willpower, taking action, planning, organizing, making better choices. Yeah, I even see you like educating yourself, learning, going on this journey, and being resilient. You are someone who's very resilient, and you have been divinely guided, pile number 2. This entire time, your spirit guides were right there with you every step of the way. Wow, you are very divinely guided, because I feel like you have a special purpose here too. You could be a divine being. You could be very intuitive or very connected with like oneness in the world and all of that good stuff. But you know, for a long time you were holding on to things that weren't serving you, and this could be habits, this could be thinking patterns, this could be people, and that also kept you stagnant. That also kept you that also made the progress a little slower. Yeah, see, the light and the dark, there's so much balance that you are creating in your life. There's a lot of balance that you're creating in your life, pile number 2, between what's best for you and what you were used to, the old you, the new you. And I'm also seeing here with the Two of Pentacles, you could be conflicted at this time. You could be indecisive about something, a certain path that maybe you should take. And what I'm seeing with that, yeah, it has to do with you, like, more so finding that balance. It's, for a while, you were really trying to create a new routine for yourself, and you didn't know how to find the balance. Maybe finding the balance between your personal life, your business life, your friend life, your, just finding balance in your day-to-day, perhaps. And even with your finances too, trying not to overspend, trying to make sure that you are keeping your finances in order, and so on. And with the Six of Cups, what I'm seeing here, it's like there's importance for you to, at the same time, tap into your inner child. It's important for you to also allow yourself to have fun through all of this, pile number 2. Allow yourself to bring that inner child out, so that you're not just super focused and super... Because you know what happens? Sometimes we drain our own energy when we're working too hard, when we're being too hard on ourselves. So this is reminding me of, like, play. Give yourself the moment, the time. Give yourself the opportunity to also just have fun, okay? To play, to tap into your inner child. And also, don't think so much about the past, all right? Something about perhaps thinking about the past, pile number 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some tea leaves as well. So I'm feeling this one. Fire. Strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. This is reminding me of the fire sign. So I know we're talking about the Aries season as well, but some fire energy here. We also have broom, new home, new attitude. So talking about new beginnings, right? And we have both money or property through inheritance, winning, or windfall. Beautiful. Yeah, I knew that for some of you, this was in relation to finances as well. Okay, let's see. Well, let's pick one more card. Apple, temptation will test you. Okay. Pile number 2, to conclude your reading. For those of you that this relates to in terms of money and your finances, let me say that you can expect a breakthrough of some sort. If you have been worried about your finances, I would say that you can expect some sort of inheritance. And it doesn't have to be exactly an inheritance like from someone or something like that, but like some sort of unexpected money that is just going to come in, and it feels like a larger amount. It's not like, oh, just $100. Like, it feels like it's going to be a larger amount, and it's going to come in, and it's going to give you a bit of a break. Okay, so that's beautiful. Pattern number 2, we always want to welcome that in. I'm also saying here, again, you will be tapping more into this new, because you're like right at the door. So with new home and new attitude, and you see the home, it's like you're right at the door of this new chapter of you, this new phase of you, with everything that you've been wanting to manifest. And so I see that happening. This is just more confirmation of that. But you also have to be careful not to be tested, not to give in to temptations of the past, because you may be tested with old habits, old people, old things. So make sure that you continue to stay focused and determined, pile number 2. You're already on the right track, my beautiful friend. I am so incredibly and immensely proud of you, because the work that you have been doing, the dedication, the healing is not one that just anyone does, and it deserves to be celebrated. You deserve to be celebrated. Pile number 2. Wow. Okay, my beautiful friend, if you have found this insightful, please do give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate that, and it would mean the world to me just to get some support from you. And my beautiful friend, I will see you in the next reading. See ya. Hello, 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 pile number 3. Welcome to your divine reading and divine guidance. My beautiful friend, it is such a pleasure to have you here with me today. And I feel so grateful to be able to bring you this insight and this guidance at this time. If you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly and highly appreciate that. It does actually help my channel grow. It does expose me to be put out more to others. So I would appreciate if you're able to support me. And also subscribe if you feel drawn to do so. I would love to keep bringing you guidance and insight in your journey of life as you continue to grow and go through these life experiences and lessons. All right, my beautiful pile number 3, welcome. And you have chose relationship harmony with the beautiful rose quartz. What a beautiful combination there, because rose quartz is actually crystal to bring in more love and more harmony into your relationships, whether platonic or romantic. Okay, so right off the bat, although this reading does not just have to be about relationships, I'm feeling like there is some sort of healing, some sort of balance that you would like to bring into your life. And if it is in terms of relationships for you, then I see the opportunity for, let's say, a reconciliation or for a relationship to be healed. And it could even be a relationship with yourself, the relationship with yourself, you know? Okay, let's keep going. We have the Lovers. Would you look at that? Okay, so I do think this is about love. I do think this is about relationships. Wow, literally, this is one of the strongest soulmate cards in the deck. So, and see how they're making a heart with their peaks. So, yeah. So, perhaps this is about relationship, but let's keep going. We have the Tower. Huh, interesting. It's almost like these branches here connect. You see that? It's like, yeah, they almost connect there. Interesting. Okay. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Let me say right away, pile number 3. There's something really unexpected that is going to come in for you. Really unexpected and really uplifting, really positive and really exciting. I feel like, oh my God, you're going to be jumping excited. Like you are going to be like, whoa, this is what I've been wanting. And this is coming in specifically after some challenging times. This is coming in after things were not going your way, after things were crumbled down. You know what I mean? It's like the universe is like, you know what? We are on your side. You deserve this. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. You have the Innocence of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. Up. Maybe we can move these a little bit, make a little bit more space. Okay. There we go. Yeah, pile number 3, it's, you know what I'm seeing here? Ah, okay. You've been working on yourself, okay? You have been putting in some work, some sort of healing for sure. And I feel like things could have been really rocky for a while with this person. And it was rocky, like things were not going the way that perhaps you guys would have wanted it to. Because in the beginning, things did not start out so great. And not, when I say that, I don't just mean it in the sense of like, oh, you guys started out in a bad way. You could have started out good. There could have been a connection since the beginning. But what I mean is, the foundations could have maybe not been the best. Maybe there were certain things that one of you was not being fully open and honest about, that then over time This started to become a problem between you and this person. This started to affect the relationship in a negative way. But the Wheel of Fortune here is really, really standing out to me in this reading. And it feels like things are just taking a turn for the better. Like I see you guys changing energies and working together, really is what it feels like. Something about like learning that lesson that you went through, the hard times, and now using that as strength for the relationship to build together, to build something more long-term, more trustworthy. Wow. Ooh, Heart of Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay. And you know, you're someone who is very open-hearted, pile number 3. Well, and when I say open-hearted, I mean like you really love love. You love love. You're a giver. You're a caretaker. You're a nurturer. You are someone also fun. You are someone who has this bright light, and people are instantly drawn to you. You're outgoing. You're funny. You're social for the most part. You could even be a fire sign, possibly, or they could be a fire sign. Oh, 10 of Cups, talking about building long-term stability. Yes, I see you guys like really working towards creating your happy place, creating a happy home. I really see this. Or just in general, again, if this is about yourself, like I really see you creating better, healthier habits with like-minded individuals, with people, friendships, partners who are more in alignment with you, where you can just relax and sit back and watch your life play out because you're in the right place with the right people. Something about your heart chakra too. This is standing out, the colors of the heart chakra. Yeah, there's a lot of healing that has taken place. This is why you're now receiving this. This is why you're now aligning you. This is why you're now being aligned with the right people in your life. This is why things are turning to the better side now, pile number 3. Because there's so much healing that has taken place. There's, you know, you came out of your survival mode in a way. Like you've really aligned yourself on an energetic and physical level. Or you are aligning yourself, to better say it. 9 of Swords with the Empress. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. King of Wands. Heart of... Ooh, this is like divine connection. Wow. Do you see that? This could be like more than a soulmate. This could be like your twin flame. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow. You have the Queen of Wands and King of Wands. This is divine union. Okay? This connection goes beyond here in the physical that you have with this person. This is like spirit led, and your souls, they recognize each other. You ignite one another. Another fire sign. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay, we have the Page of Cups and 9 of Wands. Oh, I think we're missing a card for you. Let's pull one more because we should have one more. Pile number 3, please. Let's see. There we go. Ooh, Death and Rebirth. Beautiful. Beautiful way to end it. Okay, pile number 3. So what I see here is, if this is in terms of relationships, I want to say here, yes, there was definitely a period of darkness. A period where maybe you were rethinking, you were doubting, you were uncertain about the direction of this connection. A period where things felt stagnant because, you know, things were so bad in a way. It was hard to determine whether or not you were going to overcome this, whether or not you were meant to be with another. There's a lot of differences at play here that you guys needed to like sort out and work through. Some releasing, some healing. But with relationship harmony, I feel like this connection is worth healing. Or when I say healing, I mean like it's worth working out. I feel like you guys are meant to work this out. And with the Empress here, there's a lot of like nurturing, healing, and tuning into yourselves. And it's like now you guys will be ready to do that with one another. Now you guys will be able to come together and give each other just that nurturing, loving energy. Yeah, it's like for a while you guys were It's like you guys always knew the potential that this connection had. You always knew what this could be, or you were very hopeful about what this could be. But because of everything else going on, it was hard to actually bring that into your reality. Because there were things that you guys needed to work through. For a while, you guys were ongoing on this, trying to figure out. But I feel like you both have gone through some sort of awakening. You both have gone through some sort of realization and clarity. And I feel like things had to be shaken up for that to happen. Okay? I feel like that did not come easy. It's like you went through this challenge, through this turbulation, through this hard time in order for you to realize and see that you're actually meant for each other. Like you had to go through this spiritual awakening, is what I want to say. Even though for so long you had to keep defending, you had to keep fighting, you had to keep going through the trials and tribulations, you both went to like this death and rebirth. You guys went through this deeper spiritual awakening, and it's because you guys trigger that in each other. Again, this feels like twin flame connection. This feels like more than soulmate. It feels more significant. It's like you guys could have triggered or mirrored each other's wounds, each other's past when you met. And at first you didn't know how to handle this. Like, for example, let's say that one of you has trust issues. Let's say that one of you isn't exactly open-hearted. Let's say one of you did not know how to communicate effectively. One of you had walls up, right? Whatever wounds of the past you guys had, those things were coming up in this connection. And when they did at first, they weren't handled properly. That's what the tower is saying. That is what the tower is saying. They weren't handled properly. And that's what could have created some separation. That's what could have created some distance between you and this person. But I see healing coming in. I see reunion. I see reconnecting. And I see this working out for the better. It's part of your soul's contract to have gone through this. It was part of your divine plan, that when you guys met, these triggers, these things were going to come up. And especially with the lunar eclipse and the full moon and this energetic time coming up, I feel like this is really what's going to be amplified for you guys. This is really what's going to be happening over the next few months. More of the healing and reunion. Because it's like you're not going to be able to fully be in union until all of this work is done. Until you truly go within. Wow. Part number 3. This is beautiful energy and very interesting. Okay, let's pull some cards. We have Horseshoe, good luck. Let's see. Sorry, not that one, because that one I pulled for another pile. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Oh, put that there. Let's get this one. And grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Beautiful. Yes. So my beautiful friend, I'm just seeing here that good luck is on your side. You literally have the Wheel of Fortune, which states that good luck is on your side. I do see things turning around for the better. And what I'm also seeing is with hidden secrets, that's just the things that need to come up that I was talking about, the things in your subconscious mind, the trauma, what was blocking you guys from being able to truly be in union, right? The healing that needed to happen, that's what that is about. So I'm seeing here with handshake and meeting with a stranger, although it's a stranger, in this case, I don't think it's about a stranger. And you see the world, and you see how like the moon, the sun is in the background, and then this looks like a moon. This is really representing that lunar eclipse energy. So I think that you and this person will be meeting up or having a conversation if you are already together or talking. Like there's a significant connection, like there's a significant conversation that's going to happen between you and this person that's really going to bring in this new energy. This energy of you guys working together or putting your differences aside, of understanding things. Power number 3. Wow. So yeah, this is why it's important to have balance and handle this carefully. So instead of like coming to attack one another or to feel validated, right? You're going to come and have a conversation, not just to respond, but to actually listen and understand the other person. And that is going to be really important in this connection. That is going to really determine the course of the connection. Wow. My beautiful friend, this is beautiful energy. I'm really excited for you to see how this will all unravel and how things will take off after this. So I would say you definitely have something to look forward to. Wow. Okay. My beautiful friend, if this has been insightful for you or helpful, or you would like to show me some support, please do give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. See ya. Hello, power number 4. Welcome to your divine reading. Welcome to this divine guidance. My beautiful friend, it is such a pleasure to have you here with me. I want to start off by simply thanking you for allowing me to bring you this insight at this time and space. We are going to be diving into what this energetic time, what the lunar eclipse and Aries season, Spring Equinox is bringing in for you. If you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would highly and greatly appreciate that. It does actually help my channel grow, and it also lets me know that you have found this helpful, or just to show me some support. And of course, if you feel drawn to, also subscribe. I would love to continue being of guidance to you during your transition and growth in this lifetime. All right, my beautiful friend, let's go ahead and dive in. I think you have quite the beautiful, powerful, and significant message already. I feel like maybe in some way or forms this may even resonate with me based on what I've gone through. And for starters, my beautiful friend, you do have honor how far you have come, which I absolutely love. I think that we often get stuck in the challenges that we go through. We often get stuck in the hard times, right? Without seeing the progress that we're actually making, without stopping to say, wow, but you know what? Look at how much I've grown. Look at how much I have learned. Look at how much I have evolved as a being, as a person through these challenges. So right off the bat, and I love the blue butterfly here, how it's standing out, how it's so vibrant. That alone is also telling me that there's massive transformation within you happening, power number 4. Beautiful, significant transformation. Do you see how big and bright and just magnificent is the word that I want to use, along with the other little butterflies? It's like you could be someone who is transforming at a cellular level, in so many different levels. And even with the crystal that you picked here, Lapis, Luzili, I feel, this crystal is actually a very powerful and intense stone used to open your mind and also bring enlightenment. So that alone tells me that you are someone who has a higher awareness. You are someone who is very self-aware of their own choices, their decisions, their day-to-day, and so on. So let's keep going and get more insight here. Okay, we have Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful way to start this reading. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you are embarking on a new phase of your life, power number 4. You are embarking on something that is going to be more stable, more long-term, more built on a foundation. And what I mean by that is, perhaps in the past, you had connections or careers, jobs that weren't long-term, that weren't really built out of a strong foundation, something that was mutually appreciated. What I mean is, like, you're now heading to a place in your life where you have a lot more stability and strong foundation, in the sense that everything that you're doing, whether it is in relationships, friendships, or career, your finances, you're doing things in a more organized, disciplined way. You are creating a life through your awareness. You're more mindful and careful with the decisions that you make, and who you allow in, and where you're investing your time and your energy in, because you want long-term effects, right? You want things that are going to last you a long time. Friendships, relationship, a job, money, and so on. Wow. And this is because of all of the work that you have been doing, pile number 4. Yeah, Heart of Swords. Yes, see? This is the Queen of Swords. So this is telling me that you are becoming a lot more of an intellectual being. You're making more logical decisions rather than emotionally driven decision. For example, let's say that you emotionally were really liking someone, and because you really felt this strong emotion of liking someone, you ignored all of the red flags. I don't see you doing that anymore. Now you're like, okay, yes, I have these strong emotions for you. Yes, you're very attractive, or whatever the case is, but you're like, wait a minute, but what qualities do you have? Are you actually someone I can build with? Are you actually someone who embodies the qualities that I want in a partner? And even with your business too, you're moving more carefully. You're moving more wisely. You are not rushing into things. You're taking your time, and you're making decisions from a very smart point. Okay? It's like, and it's smooth. You're just smoother now. I love that for you. Look at the feathers. And there's butterflies here too. So definitely a lot of transformation. It's like you were in the cocoon for a while. You were in the cocoon for a while, meaning that you were holding yourself back a lot, I want to say. Through relationships, through career. It's like you weren't really giving yourself enough credit. You weren't really giving yourself the worth that you have. And you were tolerating less in so many ways. You were settling for a lot of things. People, not enough of a good paying job, or situations that weren't really in alignment with you. But I see you really coming out of that. And that is also coming through divine guidance, through your awareness, through your connection to the divine. Feathers are significant at this time, I will say. Balance, finding balance in your life. Okay. Ooh, 7 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Pile number 4, I really, really love this reading for you. I love this energy. Yes, you have been so focused and so determined to grow yourself, to build the life that you want. You are taking control of your life. You are being your true, authentic self. You're speaking your mind. You're not holding back. You're not letting people belittle you. You're not allowing others to step over you. You're taking your power back, is what I see. And you're building things from the ground up. Like you are really setting the seeds. You have grounded the seeds, and the seeds are growing now. Okay? You're doing this from the beginning. You're doing things right this time around. And I feel like this applies to so many different areas of your life, not just one. You're really doing things right now, and you're taking your time, or it's necessary for you to take your time so that things are done correctly, so that you can branch off in so many ways and flourish and bring in abundance into so many different areas of your life, your health, your relationships, your connections. Wow, with yourself, your money, your career. But I see you really working like from the root up. You're getting to the bottom of things, like, okay, why was this not working before for me? What was I doing that perhaps put me in those situations? Like, you have taken accountability, you have reflected, you have gone to the root cause of things. This could look like doing shadow work. This could look like healing your inner child, healing those old wounds, healing limiting beliefs that were blocking you from obtaining the things that you wanted to, from obtaining your manifestations. And this also reminds me of spring in a way, because you see this tree here, it's like the leaves are starting to come out. Let me show you. It's like you have a few green leaves. So this is really the beginning of something beautiful. When I say the beginning, I feel like you could have already been in this journey, but the beginning of like a new phase because of all the work you have already done. Okay? Ooh, the Fool. Oh my, you are such a beautiful and unique being, pile number 4. You could be very intuitive as well. You could even be maybe like a star seed. You could be someone who just stands out. Okay, and look at that. We have the moon, we have the planets around. I'm getting water sign as well, fire sign, earth sign. Yeah, there's definitely emphasis around new beginnings. And with this new beginning too, pile number 4, let me say, be ready. Be ready to take action. Be ready to jump. You know what I'm also getting? Quantum loop. I'm sorry, quantum jumping. It's almost what it feels like as well. Like you're going to go from one point to one point. The universe, like your angels are literally like pushing you. I'm seeing them like, okay, boom, it's time to go. It's time to step into this reality because you have been doing so much work. And it might be a little scary sometimes. Like sometimes you might stop to think like, but am I really ready for this? Can I really handle all of the responsibilities? Can I really be the person? Can I really stay consistent? Can I really show up how I need to every day? Whether that is waking up early every day, whether that is holding space for someone else, you know? But you are certainly ready. This is a blessing, again, with the feathers. 111 could be a significance of this time, at this time as well. 8 of Cups, see? So walking away from what no longer is fulfilling you or what no longer has been working from you. You know what I'm seeing with the 8 of Cups is emotional clearing. And when I say emotional clearing, it's like you are letting go of all this negative thinking, negative thoughts, limiting beliefs. Oh my God, something very strong about like your limiting beliefs, and removing things and people that are just not serving you. Removing like these false illusions that you had in your mind that kept you stuck. Walking away, choosing to consciously say, you know what, this is no longer serving me. Whether you're leaving a job or leaving a person, or you have left certain individuals and habits, maybe it's drinking habit, and walking away and saying, you know what, this isn't serving me. Like, this is not what I should be doing. This is not in alignment with the person that I know I can be and want to be. So no more. And this is what's really bringing in a turn for you. And then you have the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Okay, with the 6 of Swords, this is interesting because with the 6 of Swords, typically, wow, okay. You know what? I love that because things have been moving slowly, all right? This progress hasn't been exactly the most, what's the word here? The most easy one. Like, it's been step by step, one foot in front of the other, and that alone has discouraged you, pile number 4, many times. That alone has made you question the path that you're on. If you're ever going to find the person of your dreams, if you're ever going to reach your goals, because it has been step by step. However, I genuinely do see you moving into clearer waters, calmer waters. I genuinely see you glowing up. I see you. Do you see how the turtle here, let me show you, has the rainbows on top? And turtles move very slowly. They move very slowly, but do you see how they have this rainbow? You are becoming the rainbow. You are becoming so much more enlightened. You are gaining so much more clarity. And it's divinely guided. Again, I really feel the need to say that your angels and your spirit guides are playing a big part in this, like your higher self. They're showing you so many things. Also, I just got something about meditation. So I don't know if you're someone who meditates, or maybe you need to meditate a little more. But there's a lot of healing that's taking place, a lot of progress. You're moving on, you're moving forward after the storm, after things have been negative, after things have been stagnant. It's, you're going to get that push again. You're going to get that push, pile number 4. Beautiful. All right, so we have, 5 of Pentacles. Look at that. You see how somebody is sitting there with her head down, feeling stuck, feeling like there's no movement, feeling like, how can I make it out of this? How can I be successful? How can I free myself out of these thoughts, these emotions? But the entire time, do you see the key in the door? It's right there. She just has to look up and see that she could walk out. She can free herself. So I feel like for a while, you just felt like pretty stagnant. You felt like, although you were doing what you needed to do, taking action, making progress, and so on, it just wasn't happening for you. You weren't seeing the results that you wanted to see, so you felt stuck. You felt like, okay, there's just no way. Like, how is this going to get better for me? But it is. And so with this energetic time of the lunar eclipse, of the full moon, which is all about releasing and letting go, and I feel like you're already on that path of releasing and letting go, an Aries season coming in, which is all about feeling more optimistic, taking action, feeling fired up, like feeling like you can conquer things, can conquer shit. You can do this, right? That energetic time. This is what I see for you. You're going to continue feeling like, you know what, I can keep going. I should keep going. I can see why I'm on this path to begin with. Okay? Ooh, 3 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of building that's going on. 10 of Wands. There's a lot of like, you really desire to build something, again, long term. And it's something that you're building. It's something that you're building from the ground up. You maybe started from zero in some sort of way or form. Maybe you ended that relationship. Maybe you're thinking about ending that relationship. Or even with your career, like starting your own business or taking a new position, something of that sort, where it's like you had this new beginning, but it was a rocky journey. Maybe you did that, or you are going to be doing that. And there were a lot of ups and downs. There were a lot of obstacles, a lot of healing that you needed to do in order for the journey to continue on. So this kind of drove you to feeling like, but how much longer can I go? Like, I have so much on my shoulders. There's so much that I'm carrying. And I just keep walking and going in this desert with no end and no water. But I'm seeing here, look at that. Like, oh my God, your spirit guides are so loud. They are so incredibly loud. They're like, hello, we're right here. We have been assisting you. We are assisting you. So please pay attention to the synchronicities, to the downloads, to the messages, pile number 4. Because your spirit guides are definitely trying to show you the path that you need to be on. They're trying to show you like, hey, this is what you need to do. This is the action. This is, the what you need to focus on in order to create and manifest these things. 6 of Pentacles. Oh my God. So, okay. There's a lot of Pentacles in your reading pile number 4. A lot of Pentacles. So I will say that for a lot of you, this does have to do with your finances. So let me also say really quick that if you are worried about your finances, if this is in terms of your business, your career, you are on the right path. You are on the path of abundance. You are in the path of liberation. And so much so that you're going to be making so much enough money. There's more abundance that's coming in that you'll be able not only to balance any debts and like worries and settle that, but you're going to be making so much money. Like, you're going to be receiving so many rewards for your hard work that I also see you like having enough to even like give away, to support others, maybe supporting your family, maybe supporting those around you, or I don't know, something of that sort, okay? Because you're really taking control here. And it's all going to be paid off. Show gratitude for those things right now. Because that reality exists right now. You just have to vibrationally match that to receive it. Ooh, 7 of Pentacles. Oh my God, you have it twice. So with the 7 of Pentacles here, and you have it twice, so even more significant energy with this. Oh my goodness, I love this for you. Pile number 4, let me also say, you should be very proud of yourself. Please take a moment just to pat yourself on the back. And it's interesting because you literally have honor how far you've come, but please pat yourself on the back because you have done a lot. Wow, things are really going to start coming to fruition. Again, your hard work paying off. It's like what you have planted. You see how there's these pentacles, these seeds planted under the soil, and this person has their eyes closed and they're sending it healing energy, almost as if he was doing Reiki or something of that sort. But what's happening here is this person is so focused on what they want to grow. He's nurturing it. He's being patient with it. He's just knowing that it's going to grow into this beautiful large tree one day. And that's what I see you doing. It's like you're very hopeful about what you can achieve, and there's a reason why you're hopeful about what you can achieve. Pile number 4, your perseverance, because you have been very perseverant. You're nurturing, you're you continuing on what you started is really going to pay off. Yes, you have to be patient. You do. However, I know that sometimes it can be questionable. Sometimes it's like, but is it? Am I doing all of this for nothing? Am I just wasting my time? Am I gonna have to go back to another job? Am I gonna have to look for another job? But no, it very much feels like you're on the right path. Oh my God, look at that. 2 of Cups and 8 of Pentacles. See, it's very, very clear here that you are literally manifesting something. You are changing your entire reality around, okay? And you have changed a lot around. A lot through your healing and what you are no longer indulging in. It's like you could be someone who decided to give up a version of themselves to become this new version and attract the right people, the right things, the right opportunities in. And there's just so much fulfillment that is going to come out of this. There's balance that you're finding in your life, in your day-to-day life, in your relationships, in everything, the way that you think. But I just see a lot of like divine union. And when I say union, yes, in love, but also in your career, in your finances, things just aligning for you. All right, so yeah, you could have very much embarked on a new journey in terms of like a job or a relationship or letting go of something that now it's about to burst off, literally, like it's about to just I'm seeing like a hose, you know, a hose, like a water hose, and how the water just splashes out the water. That's what I'm seeing. And that water is your rewards. That water is your blessings, the money, the right people, the opportunities opening for you, just because of how much you have been crafting and building, how much you have been committed, concentrated. You will be accomplishing your goals. You will be finding security. You will be seeing results. Because you just, oh my goodness, you've been paying so much attention to detail. You have been trying, strategizing, organizing. And there's just no way that all of that energy was for nothing. It is definitely for something, okay? You've taken a lot of time to like educate yourself, to learn a lot. Like you've invested in yourself, you've opened books, you've done spells. you've done what you need to do. So just know that the universe, pile number 4, sees all of that. It is not in vain. It is not in vain. Wow. All of the effort that you're putting in will be paid off. And that's your biggest message. Okay, we're just gonna pull a few more tea leaves, and then we can finish your reading with that. I absolutely love this energy for you, pile number 4. This is very inspiring. This is something huge and very big. And even you, I don't know if you realize, oh, we have a card that fell out. Let me go ahead and grab that. Ooh, we have bowel, plenty of material things. So for those of you, again, that are worried about your finances and things in your materialistic world, like your car, your house payment, all of those things, you can expect to see more fruition in those areas. Beautiful. Okay, pile number 4, please. Let's see what else. Okay. Pile number 4. What insight? Oh, this one definitely jumps out. Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Beautiful. So if you do have your own business, if you're an influencer, if you have a team or anything like that, just know that honor and respect will come to you through that. Oh, wishbone. A wish is granted. Yeah, so it's like your dreams literally coming true. Okay, let's see. Let's pull one more. Then we have bell announcement. Interesting. Okay, pile number 4. So yes, just to tie everything off, I just feel like your wish will come true. And it's going to come true gradually, or like in different timings. And what I mean by that is like, I don't think that it's just all going to be in one time, right? Like you're just going to start seeing more success and more achievement, certain milestones with your business or in relationships or whatever it is. And then over time, you're going to realize like, oh, okay, I've made it. I'm here. beautiful. So I say that you're certainly in the right path, my beautiful friend. Keep going, keep being determined. I believe in you, I trust in you, and you deserve everything that is coming your way. Part number 4. My beautiful friend, if you haven't already, please do give this video a thumbs up. I would highly and greatly appreciate that. And subscribe if you feel drawn to do so. And I will see you in the next video. See ya.